Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel here on Liz Live. I'm so excited for you guys to be here, and welcome back guys. Thank you for being here and spending the time out of your day to be here in my channel. Anyways, today my video is going to be titled Advice from Liz. I'm so excited because I guys' questions, and I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the advice that I feel is coming from the heart. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get started. Alright guys, and this is from my Snapchat, and this is from Nicole. Hi Nicole. Hey girl, hey. She said, I recently lost 100 pounds and I have a ton of excess skin. I would like to have a sex life, but my fear of others judging gets in the way. Yes, I know, F them, but I feel like I lead them on to believe that I'm thin. But when the clothes come off, it's a different reality. How do you think I should approach the situations with a guy? Thanks so much for reading. Hey girl, I feel like from the start you need to carry that weight loss journey and that excess skin as something, as a trophy, as a triumph, as a victory, because you have lost all this weight, and what others think and what others around you say shouldn't matter at all. I'm a strong believer that you need to go ahead and move past the physical and first get to know the person. And when you do get a chance to get to know someone and actually talk to them, I feel like you have an opportunity to go ahead and make some room into those conversations and tell them about this journey. Big congratulations for losing the weight, period. And don't be shy to let them know, hey, I lost 100 pounds. I'm not gonna be a flat-tummied girl. When I do feel, if I ever do feel comfortable to go ahead and, you know, have a sex life with you, would you really run away from my excess skin, or would you appreciate it? And you know what? The long story short, my advice to you is always be honest with the guy, with he or she. Be honest with him and tell him, you know what, I have excess skin, I would love to have a sex life. Does that bother you? From the get-go, when you get to know them, when you start getting into a conversation mode and you guys both know where it's going, that's when you go ahead and pop that question. And if he says no problem, then girl, you got yourself a sex life. Neon Nikki 15 from Snapchat. Hey girl, Neon Nikki 15. What happens if your friend mad dogs you? How would you react if your friend mad dogs you? If a person is mad dogging you, girl, they are not your friends. First of all, a friend would never mad dog you, because a friend is supposed to actually care about you and not hate you in any way. That girl is probably hating on you. She is probably does not like you, and she probably thinks that she's better than you. That's why she's looking at you like, be like, bye girl, you're not my friend. I'm gonna go look for a girl who is my friend, that doesn't have her eyes all like retarded like yours. Next question is from Julie. Hey girl. Julie says that she has a friend that has an abusive boyfriend that pulls her hair and calls her names like slut and whore in front of people, and that he said that if she ever marries him, that she would need to stop being friends with her friends. What advice should I give her without her thinking I'm judging her, to make her see that it's not a healthy relationship? Girl, I know exactly how you feel. There's always gonna be people that don't understand what a healthy relationship is. He hits her and calls her names like whore and slut. That's because he is insecure with himself and doesn't know what good of a girl he has on his side. I do say, girl, go ahead and judge her. Sometimes friends need a little push. Sometimes they need a little reality check. Like, girl, snap out of it, girl. This is not a healthy relationship. She will not feel like you judge her. She will be upset because you're butting in. But you know what? Sometimes people need to butt into relationships to make sure that girl knows that she is in a not healthy relationship. That's not healthy. That's not even right. Oh god. Makeup freak. Hey girl, hey. She tells me I need advice on how to be more confident about myself. I'm a plus size girl, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I love myself, but sometimes I have those days I just don't feel confident, you know? I'm like, girl, I feel you. Sometimes I wake up and I'm just like, wow, like, I need to lose weight. What am I doing with my body? And you know what? That's healthy to feel. You feel like you need to make a change. But you know what? Love yourself in every way, girl, because you're gorgeous. I've seen you, and girl, you slay. even if you didn't wear makeup, even if you're this, even if you're that, you have to always love yourself before anybody could ever love you. That's always something my dad told me. I feel like you need to be confident, especially for yourself, to be healthy emotionally and stable with yourself and be at peace with who you are. And I feel like you're not far from that, girl. I feel like you are confident, and there's always going to be those days that you wake up and you're just not confident, but that's okay. Brenda Hart from Snapchat asked me, what advice would you give to start a YouTube channel? I'd advise you to be prepared mentally and in every way. Like, it is, you know, gonna take time out of your day to go ahead and film and edit and actually get the hang of it. And I feel like my advice to you is be yourself always. Always be yourself. There's always gonna be people that hate you, but you know what? There's gonna be more people that love you, and that's what's important. Hey girl, hey! Bernadette from Snapchat, hey girl, love you, kisses. Saludos, girl. She put, okay Liz, here it is. I have a friend who was like a sister to me, but all of a sudden we stopped talking because I had another friend who was always treating me like smack. And I kept letting her treat me like smack. So she stopped talking to me because I would not stop talking to the girl that treated me bad. My question is, what do I do? Should I message her, or should I leave it alone? Or should I try to mend our relationship? Bernadette, always go back to those loved ones that you feel like you could be friends with again. I tell you this because I know that you miss her, or else you wouldn't be bringing it up. Never have a friend that treats you like smack. First of all, I think that she left because she couldn't handle seeing that girl treat you bad. I feel like you do need to message her and tell her how you've been, at least, and ask her how she's been. Take your time out of your day to actually try to negotiate a time where you can meet and talk about it. You know, talking and communicating and conversating is always the correct way to fix things. And I feel like you should mend your friendship because she was like a sister to you. I feel like a sister to you would want you to be happy in another friendship. It's not that she's jealous of the other girl, it's that she was treating you bad and she couldn't stand the fact that you would let yourself. So I feel like she deserves you to message her, and I feel like you should try to mend your friendship with her. I feel like she would be really surprised and happy and appreciated that you put time out of your day to go ahead and message her. I feel like you guys need to go ahead and be friends again. Patty_16 from Snapchat, hey girl, hey. She put, how are you so confident and pretty and good at doing your makeup? Shout me out on your video. Oh, and yeah, I need some advice. Girl, I shout you out today and every day of my life. I love you. And I'm confident because my dad always told me, like, aunque estés gordita, even though you're chubby, you always have to be confident and love yourself, and somebody else will then have the opportunity to love you. And I feel like I'm confident because I've always had that in my mind, like, I need to be confident, I need to love myself, this is who I am. Yes, I'm chubby, but I could fix it. I could lose weight even though I haven't. I feel like I can. I have the power to do it. And I'm confident, and thank you girl for calling me pretty. I think you're beautiful. And how did you learn to do your makeup? I'm self-taught. Everything I learn, like, is by watching, by observing other YouTubers, like Myra Tajikla, my friend, hey. And like the little details, like, I'm not a makeup artist, so I'm not no pro, but I do love experimenting with my face. I love working on makeup, and I love it. I'm actually really in love with makeup. It's amazing. Girl. Dami Moon 13, hey. But how do you feel about lesbians? I am completely open with anything and how anybody is. If you're lesbian, if you're gay, I have no problem with it. I respect everybody because everybody deserves to be respected, and I love everybody who is true to themselves. I respect it, and I'm not here to judge anybody, and I feel like that's the way it should be. A world where nobody judges each other. My son over anything. Hey girl, hey. How are you, girl? She's actually my friend. She put, what's a good idea to give your boyfriend for Valentine's? Be creative. You more than anybody in this world know your man. If your man likes chocolate, if he likes candy, like my man likes sour things. Personally, he prefers sour things and chocolate. He's you know, he's into sports. Like, you know your boyfriend better than anyone, you know? So I feel like the only secret to all this is to actually take a moment and think, like, what does he like? What does he enjoy? And take a moment out of your day, and I feel like your answer would be right there. Sir Ferric from Snapchat, hey girl, hey. She put, I don't mean to be rude. I had 4 kids, so went from a size 3 to a size 14. Can you give me advice on what's the best clothes to wear now that I've gained weight? I feel like nothing looks good on me. Girl, no, you're not being rude. It's just a normal question. I completely agree with you. I feel like a size 14, you know, you're starting to get into that plus size area, but I feel like, girl, you're a 14, so, you know, there's different clothes everywhere. Like Forever 21 has a plus size section. Torrid is good with plus size. A lot of places have size 14s, and I feel like you shouldn't worry. It all depends on your body type. Like, I'm smaller from the bottom and heavier from the top. I have bigger breasts and I have a butt, so I know that wearing, you know, tighter shirts on top and just not as tight as on the bottom is a good idea for me. Like, I don't wear tight dresses that emphasize my legs because I don't have any legs, so I wear like something tight from the top and something poofy from the bottom, or something like that that emphasizes my body. Neon Nikki 15 again. Hey girl, hey, from Snapchat put, who would you want to be stuck in on an island with? Karina, Myra, or Eduardo? Honestly, girl, not to be rude to my best friends or to my boyfriend, but I don't want to be stuck in an island, period. I deal with anxiety in my life, and I probably would go crazy if I were ever stuck in an island. Like, I would just be like, I need to survive somehow, some way. I don't want to be stuck in an island, period, girl. Don't even jinx that. Knock on wood. Knock on wood, girl. Screwstone from my Snapchat. Hey, but how do you deal with coping with loneliness? I feel like somebody that feels lonely in life, you need to find yourself. Find yourself within, and when you're good with yourself, you won't feel lonely. Go out and have friends. I don't ever feel lonely because I'm very social, but I do have friends and cousins, especially like family, that, you know, deal with loneliness. Dealing with loneliness could be very sad. I feel like a social life is important. Maybe not a love life, because not everybody wants to go there with like having a partner, but friends can really help you deal with loneliness, and friends could always have your back whenever you feel depressed and anxious or lonely. V Riva 7 from my Snapchat. Hey, put advice on how to get over breakups. Girl, when somebody breaks up with you, you just have to move on, focus on yourself. It's gonna hurt, cry for one day, that's it. Give yourself one day to let it out. The next day you're gonna wake up and be like, out to the world, gotta find someone else, gotta find something new, gotta deal with myself, gotta work on myself first. Work on yourself, love yourself, and then don't be looking out for love. Love will come to your doorstep. If it's ready, it will come to you. Have a good time, go out with friends, have a drink or two. If you can't drink it, please don't have a drink, but go out, socialize, and that's how you get over breakups. Trust me, like that, girl. The Resum RJ from Snapchat. Girl, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. She put, what's your advice on how to know if you could trust your friends? If you even question it or have a doubt in whether you should trust your friend, I feel like you can't trust her, because I could personally say that when you have a friend for so long that you could trust, you know right away that there's no doubt in your mind that you could trust them with anything, with anyone, with your life. You could trust your friends. So if you can't trust your friend and you have the most minimal doubt in your head in whether you should trust her or not, I feel like that's not a true friend, or not 100% your friend, because I can honestly tell you I trust I trust all my friends 100,000% all the way. Seha from Snapchat said, how do you do a basic look for school? I actually have a video down below that's called my Slay in 5 minutes. That's actually my basic look for school every day. A dark lip, something not too heavy, and mascara, a little shine. That's it. Like, sometimes I go nude like this one and just do nothing and put a little bit of mascara, highlight my face, contour it a little bit. That's basically my natural look, girl. Alright, so moving on to Ashley Lopez 9 from my Snapchat. Hey girl, hey, she put, advice for divorced families like mine. Girl, I feel like when you have parents who are divorced, it's a lot harder in your life, because you have two different lives basically. You have to be here and have the schedule for when you're with your dad. You have to be over here and have the schedule when you're with your mom. They're two completely different people, and you have to just kind of cope with it and within yourself, find peace within yourself, and always love your parents no matter what has gone between them. And you have to understand that things happen for a reason, girl, and always find that support system. I feel like you have a lot of support from friends and family. Take that support, hold it into your heart dearly, and always understand your parents and don't ever judge them, because we don't know what happened. And always be comfortable with it with yourself and love yourself, and you won't feel lonely, you won't feel depressed. Always thank God for everything you have, and you know, everything happens for a reason, girl. That's from the deepest part of my heart. I really hope that you find peace with that. This is my last one. No, second to last. Edith Hema from my Snapchat put, I need advice on what to do when your best friend moves far. I miss her. Girl, I feel like if your best friend moved far, you need to go ahead and stay communicating with her. Communicate, call her, send her a text. Always keep that conversation going and flowing so that your friendship does not die. I know if it's strong, it won't die, but just a little bit of advice on how to keep it going. If my best friends moved far, I would probably die, because my best friends mean a lot to me. Like, they're really important in my life, so I can't even imagine what you're going through. But girl, you always have a friend in me, and stay communicating with your friend. Angie, hey girl, hi! Angie, my friend from Snapchat, hey girl. She's asking me, how do you deal with hate in your channel? I used to have another channel for just singing when I was younger, like 16 years old. I had a lot more hate on that channel, just because I don't know why I had more hate. But right now, thank God, everything's flowing good, and I have a lot more love than hate. There's a few of them here and there that, you know, try to say something hateful towards me or send me something directly to my Snapchat. I dropped it, but as I was saying, there's always going to be somebody out there that is saying hateful things to you, even like sending them directly. I've had people send them directly to my Snapchat account and telling me how much they hate me. But you know what? I feel like I knew what I was getting into coming into the YouTube world. I was ready, like, bring it. I'm not gonna let any of those people affect me, affect how I feel about myself, and affect my page, my channel. It was very aware that I was gonna have people who hate me and who love me. Not everybody's gonna like who you are, but you know what, that's how I deal with it. I was very prepared mentally, and I was just like, bring it. I don't care what you have to say about me if it's negative, and it really doesn't affect me. And one day it might affect me, and I probably will deal with it like this. Like, not everybody's gonna like me, and I just thank all the people who do, like you guys that do love me, because there's always gonna be more people that love you than hate you. And if they hate you, it's because they're not happy with who they are, and that's how I really feel about it. Okay guys, so this was the end of my alright guys, that was the end of my video for today with advice from Liz, and I hope you guys enjoyed it like as much as I did. And I hope you guys, I hope my advice did help you guys. And if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed, guys. And I will see you guys next time, and I love you guys. Don't forget to always slay.